Hello and welcome to Mark's Outdoor Kitchen with me, Mark. Today I will be sharing with you one of my all-time favourite recipes. This is my take on the classic mud pie. First, here's a rundown of the ingredients that you will need.
Mud, grass, stones, flowers.
Now you will need a container in which to construct your pie. I will be using a rusty old tin, but any
Can, bucket,
or
pot.
will do just fine. I like to start with a base of small stones or gravel. Next, we move on to our key ingredient, the mud. I find that the purest and most enjoyable mud pies are made using locally sourced dirt from your garden or the edge of a nearby field. My secret at this point is to mix in some grass. Now you can add your mud mix to the base. Finally, we'll want to decorate our pie. I like to go overboard with as much colour and excitement as I can fit on top of my mud pie. And there we have it, my take on the classic mud pie. Well, hi everyone and welcome to this episode of Home Together.
Hello. Mark, you looked as if you were having a huge amount of fun playing with mud.
Stuart, I love playing with mud. In fact, I stayed surprisingly clean for this episode. You have to come round for a mud pie sometime.
Well, it looked delicious. I shall look forward to that, Mark. Thanks very much.
Yeah. I'm not sure I'd actually eat it.
No, I think not. But I could come and admire your craftsmanship.
Oh, thank you. That would be great. Stuart, I've got a game for you and for us all to play.
Oh, okay. Well, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, the idea of this game is that you have to close your eyes. If you don't think you can trust yourself to keep your eyes closed, you're allowed to use a blindfold for this. So close your eyes. I'm going to give you an item in your hand.
Right.
You're allowed to feel it, not look, and then try and guess what it is I've given you.
Okay.
Okay, for you watching at home, this is the item. Right, Stuart, I'm placing it in your hands.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Hard. Plasticky, I think. It's got legs. There's a tail going on here. Is it? Well, it hasn't got a head. Hold on. This could be antlers. Is it a reindeer or something?
Stuart, you're right. It's a plastic deer.
Oh, look at that! Oh, really good. Yeah.
Good guess.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Well, actually, Mark.
Yep.
I think I could play that game with you.
That'd be good.
Hold on, let's see if I brought anything.
Oh, right. I'll get my eyes closed.
Right, I've got something here, and for those of you watching at home, it's this. Right, Mark, I'm placing it in your hand now.
Oh. Oh. What's that? Again, feels plasticky.
Yeah.
Slightly squishy.
Yeah, good. I mean,
is it a pot?
Yeah. You could probably.
I think that's a lid.
Yeah. You take the lid off and.
Oh. Feels. Oh, it's soft. Oh. I know what this is.
Yeah.
Stuart. It's Play-Doh.
Oh, well done.
Yay!
Yeah.
Got it.
My version of playing with mud. There you go. Excellent. Well done.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Good.
Good work. Why don't you have a go at that game at home and let us know how you get on with it? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Mark, sometimes our introductions and the games that we play have some kind of a connection with the story that we're going to tell from the Bible.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with how this is. Where are we going with this?
Well, Stuart, mud and not being able to see are important parts of today's story. Let's tell that just now.
Let's do it.
One day, Jesus and his friends met a man who couldn't see. Now, this man had been blind his entire life. Jesus told his disciples that God's power was going to be shown through this man. And then he spat on the ground. He made some mud with the spit. Then he put the mud on the man's eyes. Go, he told the man. Wash in the pool of Siloam. So the man went and washed. And he came home able to see. His neighbours and people who had seen him earlier begging asked questions. "Isn't this the same man who used to sit and beg?" they asked. Some claimed that he was. Others said, "No, he only looks like him." But the man who had been blind kept saying, "I am that man." "Then, how were your eyes opened?" they asked him. "How can you see?" And he told them, "The man they called Jesus made some mud and put it on my eyes. He told me to go to Siloam and wash. So I went and washed. Then I could see." Later, Jesus found the man again, and he asked him if he believed in the one that God had promised to send. "Who is he, sir?" the man asked. "Tell me so I can believe in him." Jesus said, "You have now seen him. In fact, he is the one speaking with you." Then the man said, "Lord, I believe." And he worshipped Jesus.
Well, Mark, so another of the stories from John
Yeah.
about Jesus doing something which seemed quite impossible,
Yeah.
which helped to make clear that he was who he said he was.
Yes. And for that man, he made him able to see where before he couldn't see. He also helped him to understand what he didn't understand before, which was just that Jesus was the one that God had promised to send, and in fact was God himself.
Absolutely. So that man could physically see, but he's also, he does. He understands that this Jesus, the man that's helped him, is actually the Son of God.
Now, if you've been following the last few episodes of stories about Jesus from John, maybe we have also begun to see, to understand something of who Jesus really is.
Well, perhaps we could continue to think about these things. until we meet again, because I think that's us finished with for now. We'll be handing over to Sarah, I think, who's got some craft activities for us. And we'll say goodbye until next time.
Bye for now.
Hi everyone, in your pack this month you've got a couple of activities to help you remember the story from today. So our first one involves not mud but some compost, some dirt. So just like Jesus did some good with the dirt in our story, we're going to do some good with some compost. We're going to grow some plants. So in your pack you have 2 little compost pellets like this. What we're going to do first is we're going to take the little kind of packet off and pop them in a wee bowl. You could just get rid of those. Then you're going to add a bit of water and you're going to watch them grow. While they're doing that, you can get your little pots ready. You should have 3 pots in your pack and you should have 3 little packets of seeds. You've got lettuce, you've got some peas and you've got some nasturtiums. So to get your compost nice and damp, not too wet. And then you're going to split it between your 3 pots. It won't fill them right up, but you'll get a good amount to get you going. Okay, so make a little hole in your compost. Pop a few seeds in. Cover them over, and then over the next few days water them till you start to see those plants grow, and then you can pop them out in your garden, and then over the summer you'll hopefully get a nice crop that you can eat. When you've planted your seeds you can write what's in each pot on here so you know what it is that's coming up. Okay, so the second activity in your pack involves using your eyes. You have got some discs to cut out. Now you've got 2 sides on your sheet. You can have a coloured side or you can have a black and white side. The black and white side is for you to colour in yourself. If you don't want to do that, you can use a side that is coloured. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your straw and you're going to need your glue dots. And first of all, you're going to stick a glue dot right at the very end of a stick. And then you're going to stick that one quite near the bottom of one of your discs that you've already cut out. Then you need 2 more glue dots, one on either edge of your circle on the inside. And then, it's a wee bit tricky, you've got to line up each picture so that they're both the right way up. Stick them together with your stick in the middle, and then you can spin it and hopefully your pictures can combine. So on mine, I've ended up with my little birds inside the bird cage. You might have a dragon breathing fire or a fish that ends up in the fish bowl. As usual, if you enjoy your activities, we would love to see how you get on with them. Pop onto the Facebook page and send us your pictures or your videos. If you're not on Facebook, feel free to email one of us and we will have a look at those too. See you next time.